Welcome back to part 2 of Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy. What episode are we even on?
14.
14? 14, okay. I don't think I said that in the beginning.
Sorry, I said the joke earlier about Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Okay. Now you've thrown me off. Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy, the show where we talk about all things gaming and you can chat. Yeah, whatever.
You can talk in chat.
I'm Chris, Jacob, Adam.
Yes.
Moving on.
I think that might have been our worst opening ever.
I'm sorry, but I really sideballed you with that 15 joke.
Yeah, you did.
But
Okay. That kind of actually, goes into the next topic for us, but not really for them. But
so
we're going to talk about,
old school gaming versus new school gaming. Now, when we say old school gaming, we're talking about the classics of each generation. So, for example, Resident Evil, Prime, First Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, the good ones. We're not going to the bad ones, just going straight to the good ones.
No, just good ones.
any Final Fantasy before 10.
Yeah. So these games that are now outdated, that you actually kind of still sometimes play when you can, via Retron or Steam or anything like that you love, versus new games like the new AAA games like the new Call of Duty, new Halo, not the remastered ones.
And just any new game coming out that, a new series, a new title, something.
And the trends and what we think about, and this is the reason why I excluded Halo the first time when we mentioned this, what we think about remakes specifically, and how this ties in with like indie games and the Binding of Isaac, as Binding of Isaac is essentially a remake.
But Rebirth is eventually a remake of Binding of Isaac.
Yes.
Everything. It's remakes of everything lately.
Yeah, there's remakes of everything.
And that's mainly the focus of this.
We can go down. We can make a list of it. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I saw that. I was pumped.
Halo.
Final Fantasy X.
Final Fantasy X.
Why don't they just do the one?
Tales of Symphonia.
Tales of Symphonia. Yeah. Just a lot. Pokemon.
Yeah.
How many Pokemon remakes
Oh,
are
jeez.
Fire
Too
Red,
many.
Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Really?
You just rattled them right all off, didn't you?
Yes.
And you can actually kind of say Black and White too.
Black and White too. That was a little weird.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just another Black and White.
Yeah, it is actually just another Black and White. It's like, we're going to make a sequel to a video game we've already made
Last year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, Gold and Silver was a sequel to Red and Blue.
It was.
Yes, but Heart and Soul Silver is a remake of Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, like,
Oh no, that's definitely
Black and White 2. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
That had a different storyline.
And they added Pokemon for...
did Black and White 2 have a different storyline?
It did, but they
Slightly.
didn't add anything. It had the same gyms, the same...
It's like
Oh.
pretty much they went, hey, remember how you beat this 20 minutes ago? Do it again.
And now you got to catch them all again.
Pretty much.
Unless,
one ever does that,
unless your
though.
parents were nice enough and bought you 2 Nintendo DS's.
No one ever does that, though,
Or you stole
catching them all. I mean, unless you had Red and Blue, the original Red and Blue.
No,
Red
I
and
don't
Blue.
even have all 650.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, people go hardcore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how much time did you spend trying to get a shiny Charmander?
Did you?
That's different. I just spent about an hour a day.
Did you get it?
For how
Yeah, I
many
did,
days?
actually.
On what Pokemon?
Why?
We're friend coding to later.
No. What?
We're friend coding later. I'm getting that shit.
No, you're not getting a shiny Charmander. It's mine.
We're going to somehow figure out how I can get a shiny Charmander.
I have a shiny. I now have a
I
shiny
would-
Charizard.
No, I'm having a.
Mega Charizard. Shiny Mega Charizard.
Okay. Well, you
Let
need
him
to
borrow
do.
your Charizard. He'll
No.
read it.
Oh wait,
and
no,
give
I
it back.
can't because I don't have Y. Never mind, I only have black and white.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
I'm gonna get Y or X.
Or X.
One of the two. I don't care. And
Or
I'm gonna
Omega.
breed this, and I'm gonna have a shiny Charmander, level 100.
I believe we're getting off.
Yeah, we're a little off topic now.
Sorry, I really like Charmander.
He doesn't even care about evolving. He just wants a shiny Charmander.
I want to. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want.
I'm working on a shiny Dratini now.
Oh god, nice. Anyways, so what we're trying to say though is, or at least the point I'm trying to make is new gaming really new gaming, or are we just kind of
rehashing the whole same thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah, and just
Like
adding like Pokemon, and adding better graphics.
I mean,
And is that a bad thing?
Let's actually look at Pokemon real quick. At the time, Red and Blue, had horrible graphics. Your moveset was 4 moves, and that was determined by, the system, the hardware, and everything else. 4 moves was your max that any Pokemon could learn.
Actually, those graphics were not horrible. Let's be real.
Well, yeah.
The designs of those things were horrible.
Yeah.
Graphics were decent.
But, where's it going? Yeah, they were 4 moves, stuck at that, 6 Pokemon to carry, and this is all because of the hardware issues.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are on a Nintendo 3DS, which has better graphics than an N64 did, and we're still 4 moves, 6 Pokemon, 8 gyms, 4 Elite Four, 1 champion. It's the same thing every time, with the exception of Gold and Silver, which had 16 gyms, 4 Elite Four, a champion, and then Red on the mountaintop.
Well, if they allow for more than 4 moves, it breaks the meta.
It does.
And it breaks the meta. That's not always a bad thing. It's great to see when the meta gets broken, because then all the gamers go, what do we do? What do we do?
Yes, but what that happens is when there's a current meta in place, it's easier to add things into that meta instead of breaking the meta and then trying to add things at the same time. Because if you do that in a new game, you're expected to get at least an updated move list too. So imagine if you added a 5th, just 1 more move slot. Exactly. Imagine all the combos that you can now do that completely break everything. Like being able to get invulnerability every turn by setting this combo up.
Yeah, this is true. It is something that has been working for years and years and years now. I'm just saying, they're remaking the same game, adding little things here and there.
Yeah, and well, that's the point. Is do you think that's a bad thing?
With Pokemon, no, I don't think it's a bad thing. Pokemon, I think it actually works quite well. With other games, I don't think it works quite well.
I mean, a game series that tries to break the meta all the time is the Sonic series, and they suck at it.
This is that.
I'm not going there. I'm not going to go on a rant.
I wasn't going to say you were. I knew where you're going. I saw the limit. But I think personally, if you have a good formula in a game, a balance of story, balance of mechanically done well, and a mechanic of graphics, if the first 2 are good, why screw it up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Update the graphics. Release a new game, update the graphics. So that way you don't, because what's the major gripe that you have when you're playing an old game? Oh my god, this loading screen takes 20 minutes. Oh my god, the hit detection is terrible. All these things are more graphical and power things.
Oh my god, I forgot to teach something Flash, and now I don't have Flash, and I'm stuck in the rock cave.
Oh my god, I take 9 months to walk across the stage.
TMs don't go away, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see what I mean? And with these updated graphics, these updated engines, you get that updated feel where you get a better...
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly the thing.
Actually, honestly, Assassin's Creed to me, vastly different between the games. 1 and 2, completely the same, loved it. 3, getting a little weird. Brotherhood, sucked. Everything after Brotherhood till Unity, sucked. I haven't played Unity that much, but it's pretty good. So, they actually did change a lot.
Well,
but Pokemon just changes their location to add a few more Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of Japan, they're in France.
But they do. Pokemon actually does kind of break the meta every once in a while, adding new moves, adding new types.
Mega evolutions.
Yes, but again, they still go back to
it all follows on the core basic thing. Yes.
And that's not really breaking the meta; it's adjusting the meta. It's like adding. Sorry to get all leaky on you guys, because I know that you guys don't know the idiocracy of League yet, or Star. We can do it with StarCraft too. But imagine adding a new champion in League that does something. That completely changes the entire meta because you have to figure out this champion in that meta. But the meta still exists. It's just altered to adapt towards that. So, for example, adding a new thing in, it just has its balance. You have to find out what balances against it and then adjust. So
yeah,
that's kind of like StarCraft with the new Like the new one coming out where they're going
Legacy
to have
of
12 workers instead of
Mhm.
6,
And
which will completely
nerfing
change
Boros
everything.
and buffing everything else.
Yeah. So see how but your entire meta is changing there, but it still has that core of, well, these are the goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it wasn't a real Assassin's Creed.
It almost sounds like you don't like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's what I was going to guess.
I was gonna say, hinting maybe that you think Assassin's Creed sucks.
Yeah,
Personally,
just a little bit.
I didn't like anything after 2 besides I'm liking Unity.
Personally, I had a game-breaking glitch in 1 that made me hate the series forever.
Happens.
When you're sitting there going around like, I completed every mission. Where's the actual story mission?
I'm gonna laugh if you completed everything and for some reason it just didn't show up on your main map, but it was actually like on your normal map, or it's like right next to you.
I
would've
checked
died.
everything. I checked everything, and then I stopped playing for like a couple months, and I get back. I'll try again. Put the game in. Game's gone. Deleted somehow. It's like, what the hell? I can't win with this. I just can't win with this.
Now, but
Like
like
sure
we
you
were
didn't hit
saying,
like the plus button.
yeah,
Yeah, I might
You might
have.
have.
I might have.
knowing you.
Yeah, but
But
yeah, go ahead.
so what what I'm trying to make the point of is, what I mean, does this work? Do you think that this is actually a good thing? Like, for example, we made the point earlier before the show. Would you buy Final Fantasy 16? If it came out right now, just hearing that Final Fantasy 16.
Probably not.
Chris?
Probably not.
No. If you hear Final Fantasy 7 remake,
Oh, we're already there. I mean, the show's canceled.
my car's warmed up.
Bring your car's warmed up, Jake. We're already at the store.
You know what I mean?
The midnight release isn't until like Friday. We're already there.
The release date hasn't, just to mention this, we're still there. We're like, is the release date announced yet?
We're just sitting outside
Can we pre-order
GameStop.
it? Can we pre-order it before they announce it?
Can I just give you $100 now for the special edition? I don't care if there isn't going to be a special edition. I just want to make sure I have that pre-ordered before I leave.
So I think that if depending on the game, I don't mind that there's a lot of remakes because one, they're mostly my favorite games.
And
Two, they're quality games.
and here's the funny thing. When you said, would you buy Final Fantasy 16? It's like, no. Like, you wonder why. Well, 12 was a disappointment. 13 was a disappointment.
14 was disappointing. 15 was disappointing.
15
16 is going to be disappointing.
15's not even out yet. It already looks like a disappointment. 14 was so awful they fired the entire staff that worked
And
on
redid it.
and redid it.
And 16 is such a disappointment. It's already like the redhead stepchild. It's just no one
It
talks.
hasn't even been announced yet. And so it's kind of like, well, it's because they changed too much of it. It wasn't really a Final Fantasy game anymore. It was like 12 made the weird battle system, and then 13 made a battle system where you just press the one button. You press one button, you don't even do it. They do the most optimum attack every time.
Yep.
And when you die, it's like you can't even say, well, I gotta rethink my strategy. It's like, okay, I guess I'll try to make this person a healer and this person a mage for this battle instead, and go again.
But that again, I think what they're trying to do with those games is, bring in casual gamers.
They're trying to, change their core gameplay, which is probably what really is destroying them.
And this is what we go back to.
Changing meta.
Three things that you have to think about: story, mechanics, graphics.
And honestly, from the story of 13, I liked. Mechanics, I hated. And graphics were awesome.
Sorry?
Which is the one thing that made the game unplayable was mechanics, because it was boring to play.
I think the first 2 categories are the most, tried and true. As far as my ranking goes, mechanics are always first, storyline second, and then third is the graphics. Like, for example, everyone gave Minecraft shit because it's blocky.
Yeah.
It has terrible graphics. But people played it. Mechanically, on paper, it's an open world sandbox. You can do anything.
That is
Mechanics
true.
are
You just hit the button harder. Eventually, if you keep dying the same boss, you actually just get a hammer. When you go into the battle, you just hit the button with the hammer.
Honestly,
And then you
Also,
walk
also,
away.
if you move the controller,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Even if there's no motion sensor.
Yeah.
It helps.
Now that's got to be screwing up a lot of kids now.
Oh yeah.
Because if you play one of the original PlayStation 3 games, because that's when PlayStation 3 announced that it had the 6-axis control where you swing it and things happen. You give a little kid Resistance Fall Man, which actually uses that that's how you melee. That's one of the ways you can melee in the game. Give him that, he's gonna be why is he swinging the knife?
Actually, I think it's more intuitive. Because what do you do on every freaking card game? Ever. You just drift. When you're shocked or when you want to melee things, I don't know about you. I twitch. So I think it's actually more, it's not going to be like somebody's wailing. I think it's more of just like,
But then get frustrated with a game.
Yeah, but that's you. Me, I'm just like, and shake.
Okay. There's a part in Sonic 3. I know you probably played Sonic 3, right? No. Have you played Sonic 3?
Yeah, we did a stream of it.
Right, yeah, of course. So you know the barrels that go up and down?
Yeah.
And you have to press up and down.
Yeah.
When I do that, I almost always will move the controller up and down as I'm doing
It's such a slow thing.
I've done this ever since I started doing this as a kid.
But see, that's actually more of a mechanical thing. That actually helps.
Right, it gets me in the rhythm.
Exactly. What I'm talking about is completely it has no, like, when I play Smash Bros., I literally twitch my right hand every time I dodge to the right. I twitch it up and left when I switch to the left. It has nothing mechanically, it doesn't help me at all because my hand's actually like this once I get out of the thing.
We need to do another Smash Brothers stream.
We do. But,
got a few of us here doing tournament.
good. But it's just a mechanical twitch that I do, and I can't help it. It's one of the things a lot of gamers do is just like, and you play like that. So I don't think that's really, and wow, we get really far off topic with this.
Yeah, we're on old game versus new game, and now you're talking about whether you
Gaming twitches.
Gaming twitches. Well,
Well, that's old game.
that is.
Yeah, that is.
And then new
Yeah.
gaming.
Actually, no, I still do that. I still do that.
Yeah.
Actually, a
Still
lot of new gaming is me listening to music and lining up my shots with music.
Yeah.
Honestly, for SWAT on Halo 3, Halo 3 is the end of Halo 3 because his background's really good. When it actually was good. The song Shots.
Good job.
It lines up your shots perfectly so that when your vertical comes back down. And then rapid fire with the 3.
Okay, but since you brought up Halo, we are talking about old gaming versus new gaming.
Good segue.
Good segue. Halo Master Chief Collection came out a few weeks ago. Yeah. A few weeks ago.
We did stream it.
We did a stream of it.
I rocked
We did a couple of streams. I did a solo
You did
stream.
with Sniper actually.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I would
Do you remember?
Yeah.
You got like 9 or 10 headshots. You did good code fire.
Yeah.
You didn't die much. You were second in kills.
I was not seconding.
Yeah, he was never second in kills.
On the mission that's Impossible and Legendary was where you get 2 skulls. Sierra 117. You second kills.
That's the first mission.
Yeah.
I was second to kill. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. You were under me. It was me, you, Adam.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Okay.
That's the one where you and Meg got killed a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Neighbors.
That's
Oh,
a great
okay.
one. Okay. We did a couple streams of this. I did a solo multiplayer stream, and then we did the Halo 3 campaign. And if you were watching the solo multiplayer stream,
I was just frustrated.
it was very frustrating. For one, because I was sitting there for 20 minutes, trying to entertain people while waiting for a match.
Oh, quickly, what about that? Oh, they fixed that.
They fixed it 3 weeks later.
Just, we can continue with your story, but I wanted to let it be known that's fixed now.
But when this came out, this could have been like the greatest thing ever. It was all your favorite Halo games, multiplayers in one thing. You go in and you get put in almost like a random one. You can put in a party and then you pick from 3 maps, and the maps could be this one's from Halo, this one's from Halo 2, this one's from Halo 3.
Yep.
That was a great thing, and it was ruined because of horrible matchmaking. I'm waiting 20 minutes to get into a party.
Yes, but I wouldn't say it's ruined. I say it was temporarily unusable.
I haven't played it in a while. Now that I hear it's fixed, I will probably be playing it again.
Yeah, I know probably glorious.
And it'll be glorious, yes. Maybe stream it, who knows? But maybe not stream it because I'll just be I'm dead again!
Probably.
And I'll be making fun of you, and you'll get all upset.
And then I'll probably join in and kick some butt and then slap it to stream. It's okay. Number one most mods, by the way. But anyways, so this is a prime example of what we're talking about, where new gaming is more of old gaming reskinned.
Yeah,
But it's
really
fine.
is.
It's great. It's exactly what we wanted in the game because those games were awesome to begin with. So, is it really a problem? I don't think it's a problem. I think it's more of
I don't think it's a problem. I mean, look at the games that are like really popular right now. Assassin's Creed Unity,
Mhm.
Halo Master Chief Collection.
Mhm.
Some of the games that were big when they first came out. Infamous Second Son.
that was big for a while actually.
That was big for a while.
That
Yeah.
was very heavily streamed. It was a lot of fun. I played through it twice.
But do you notice something about all of these?
Sequels.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily the same thing though, because a sequel progresses in story. Once you're vested in something, for example, you're gonna watch new Star Wars, aren't you?
Is that even a question?
See? It's because you're so
I
vested in
want to
that.
see how the lightsaber works.
Listen, soon there's
Yeah. No, 40.
but soon there's gonna be a lightsaber glaive. I'm not even joking. He's just like actually, that's a genius idea. Why did no one do that ever?
Because they did that in the Star Wars games where you throw the lightsaber.
I understand, but why didn't somebody in the movie actually have that as a main weapon, just like two lightsaber blades, just go. Great. Anyways, back to what we're saying. Is sequels aren't necessarily remakes. Not always.
No, but it does go back to the fact of keeping the core gameplay.
Yes, but you're also one of the reasons why you go back for Infamous Second Son. No, Infamous 2. It's the story. It's vested in the story, and because you already know the game. You know what I mean?
I didn't play Infamous 1 or 2.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. A lot of people, you play these games because you're vested in the story.
Yeah.
Which is again back to those three lists. You know the mechanics are good, and then it's an evolving story with updated graphics. Bam.
Yeah.
Good game. You know what I mean? So I think that the reason why we keep on buying these old games that are just rehashed is because they fit those three criteria every single time.
Mm-hmm.
They're
So
games we know are not going to disappoint us in the long run.
no, we don't. Come on, Duke Nukem Forever. Come on, Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, forever waiting for it and forever a disappointment.
Exactly. You don't know that was good.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay, but remakes of a game, generally we know that they're
Oh, remakes, yes.
remakes. We generally know it was a game I loved. They updated the graphics, maybe reduced load times. It's going to play better, play smoother. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Sequels,
Has a little more
because
risk.
it's a little bit more risk because it's
A new game.
Yeah.
are they beating the dead horse?
There are definitely sequels that are crap.
Yes. But
We're not
it doesn't get to the point.
I know what you think.
I'm actually thinking Tales Symphonia, but
Yeah.
Sonic applies too.
Tales of Symphonia, that was one sequel, but I'm thinking of like the ones where they're just beating the dead horse, literally.
Oh, Modern Warfare.
Tales Symphonia.
Oh!
Oh,
What?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's look at the news Call of Duty about that.
Hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic.
Man, where's
They tried to do something different, but still in the end it's the same Call of Duty, except for now
you jump
you
high.
can jump higher.
I love how they're like, also now with jetpacks, I'm like there wasn't jetpacks before. Pretty sure you could unrealistically jump, and there had to be some type of jetpack technology. I'm calling BS on that one.
There was I don't think so actually.
Also, flying knives.
Flying knives. Also
Super hyper realistic.
knives. You get knifed anywhere. Someone comes and they just nick your foot. You're dead.
That's what I'm saying. Flying knives, dude.
Dead.
Every time I see that though, when I see somebody die from a flying knife, all I can think of is Ace Ventura, where he gets speared in both legs. He's like,
It's on the bone.
and he's like, and then he tries to get him out with another knife.
I think you're combining two movies here.
Is it? No, what it is he tells the guy to throw him another spear so he can dig out the first one. That's how he gets the second one.
No, he says throw me a spear so he can fight with it, and it goes in his other leg. You're thinking of Talladega Nights, where he stabs himself in the leg, and then they take the knife and they're like, use this knife to cut the other knife out.
I would say that Modern Warfare 1, maybe. 2 was definitely a rehash of Modern Warfare 1, and
Well,
World at War is where I stopped.
here's where you gotta look. Modern Warfare 1 was good. Modern Warfare 2, in terms of multiplayer, was rehashed. In terms of story, I think Modern
Wasn't
Warfare
existing.
2 had a better story than Modern Warfare 1.
The story of every Modern Warfare is shoot the bad guys.
Not. Story of Modern Warfare 2 is World
Isn't
War
that the
3.
story of any shooter ever?
Not necessarily. There's more reason.
They dress it up a little bit more.
They do.
And Modern
I'm
Warfare.
not saying that like there's. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yes.
I'm not saying like it's super in depth on most shooters, but in Modern Warfare games or in any Call of Duty game, it is literally shoot the bad guys.
Well,
Where are you? Siberia. Shoot the bad guys. What are they? Siberians. Shoot the bad guys. That's it. That's all you get.
But
Okay.
I don't remember the story of Modern Warfare 1. That tells you how much I care.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2, though, the story was
Shoot the bad guys.
Russian terrorists find out they have a CIA agent among them, trick him into killing a bunch of people in Russia, kill him to leave him behind, so that's all the Russians find is a CIA agent at the site of a massacre, and start World War III.
Okay, what was the terrorist group named?
No idea.
Shoot the bad guys. That's what it was named.
But that was
Who are you
the
fighting?
Russians. One person's
Who
fighting
led-
Russians, one person's
who
fighting
led the
terrorists.
Russian army? Bad guys.
That guy said.
And I said, not much story. Halo, you know everything on Halo.
You know everything on Halo, but
But they're bad guys.
On
So
Mass
it's a
Effect
bad
3,
alien.
you know everything on Mass Effect 3.
I'm saying in terms of if you're comparing Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 had a much better story.
Okay, correct. You're right. I'm sorry. If you're comparing,
If I'm comparing it
shit to shit, this one's a little bit less brown.
If I'm comparing it to Halo, yes, that story sucks. But then when you're playing it, it actually is much more engaging than any other,
Modern.
regular army shooter game.
Okay. I'll give you that because Modern Warfare 3 is the same. Or not Modern Warfare, Battlefield 3 is the same. Shoot the bad guys.
Battlefield 3 is just shoot the bad guy.
Shoot the bad guys.
Battlefield 4.
Shoot
I
the
guess
bad
I'm just
guys.
making doors.
All right.
Just making
Let's
doors.
cut you guys off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're going on a little bit of a tangent, and I believe it is.
It is time.
it is time for us to end. We'll be back next week with more Gamers Guide to the Galaxy.
Thank you for watching.
For watching.
Yeah, and thanks to Valley Gamer.
Yeah,
Valley
big
Gamer.
thumbs up. And also enjoy the outro music.
Yeah.
Adam, you know the music? Adam, do the thing. Adam, do the thing.
Do it. Do it.
Do the thing.
Do it.
Do the thing.
Turn off the